What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's Monday night. You guys probably just finished watching that whack Monday night game. Poor old was it
Ooh,
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson,
Hold on,
man,
let me switch.
ooh,
Hold up real quick. Go ahead.
nah, man, that boy a bust right now, man. And you
Looking
and when
like
you think and when you think about what they gave up to get him, my God, they could have kept Drew Lock for what the hell they doing.
yeah, man, it's looking kind of crazy right now. But hey, when you in a system for one time for a very, very long time, is it takes a long time to get adjusted. So, we're gonna see if the second half, because the second half, teams are gonna be a little bit different. And the only excuse I give him is, he went to a team that was not good before he got there. You know what I'm saying? Like Denver was not good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, I think I would be a little bit more on him. You know what I'm saying? If the team wasn't already good, and keeping it real, Henny, not to even be funny, Russell Wilson was struggling last year, man. So
He
yeah,
was. I know he injured right now. I think he playing through like a torn ladder or some shit like that. But man,
it better be.
it's
He better have a good excuse, goddamn.
but
It's
this the thing
meniscus.
though, man. It's the thing. Like they were not far last year because they were like 7-10. So like yeah, they didn't win a lot of games, but they didn't win a lot of games because they didn't have a good offense. They defense didn't average under 20 points a game. They only averaged like 19. They only allowed like 19 points a game. So
Mm,
like you thought adding him in, adding Randy Gregory, even though he's not playing right now, you
at
know,
all.
like they still got a good defense. They still got pass rushers. So and they got receivers. That's the crazy part about it because they still got Cortland Sutton. Jerry Judy looks good out there with Russ, KJ Hamler. They got guys. They got tight ends. They got Noah Fant. They got a bunch. They got players. Well, no, they ain't got Noah Fant. I think they sent Noah Fant as to Seattle. But yes, but it's sad though to see him struggle like that. Because a lot of folks consider him a top 10 quarterback, and it's like he fell off a cliff. It's the way that Max Kellerman used to say that Tom Brady was going to fall off a cliff, that Negro fell off a cliff.
Yeah, man. And Russ is a good guy, man. He's a really good guy, but we know where they finish at.
Allegedly, though, because hell, Marshawn Lynch said that he didn't even give his teammates his number when they were playing together. He told them he had to go through his agent to contact him.
That's what he said about Russ.
Yeah, he was on the podcast with Richard Sherman.
Damn.
And but a bunch of folks say that Russ is Hollywood actor mug, man. Like he say him and the old lady think they Beyonce and Jay-Z. They don't stop and take pictures at the whatchamacallit. They be waving folks off. Man, you gotta think about it though, man. Like how does everybody that you play with ain't got a relationship with you? That is hard. You ain't got a relationship with nobody
Yeah.
that you used to play with.
Well, goddamn, I don't know him personally. Be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally, so. But damn, that is. I'm sad to hear that about Russ. I thought I'm not gonna lie. I think I thought I was bought into everything, or I thought he was a good guy. Sounds like an
I
asshole.
mean, yeah, I think he is. I don't know because I don't know him. I don't know him personally either. This is all hearsay. This is secondhand. But these are what people say about him. But when there's smoke, there's fire. If everybody say you would hate like you two faced or you're phony like that, like hell, everybody ain't lying on you.
I heard that. Well, shoot, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know what we came to do, man. We came to talk about them Cowboys, man. So this is what we gonna do. You guys already know. Whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit that share button. So I need everybody right now. I need everybody right now, no matter where you are watching at, no matter where you're watching at. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. So if you're on YouTube, it's at the bottom of your screen. You're very, very bottom right there. You should be able to see it right there. It says share. You share that to anybody and anywhere that you think that they don't have cowboy content, so we can bust up in there. And then Facebook, you guys already know where you guys can share. You guys can share to all the Facebook groups. There's at least 1,000 million of them. That's not even a number, but it's 1,000 million of them on Facebook. So just pick one and share it there. Don't send it to my inbox because I know I'm live. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a notification. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
need you to send it to everywhere else. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna give a shout out. Lucky Johnson was good with you, man. Jeffrey, I'm gonna butcher your name like I always do,
Go
but
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You started.
Jeffrey Lombardozzi, man. Hey, appreciate you for tapping in with us on YouTube, man.
For real. If he was a real cowboy, he put some hyphens in there so we could sound that thing out phonetically. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm playing with you. I think I got it. It's Lombardozzi.
Lombardozzi.
Yeah. All
Sound,
right. At
sound
least
cool.
I think it is. At least I think it is. All right. Well, you know what, Jeffrey, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 meaning your mama said it, 0 saying some guy at the airport said it. Give me a rating. Don't give me no 1 either. Don't be mean. I know we had to be close. All right. T, what's up with you, T? Appreciate you over there on Facebook. We got Letty. What's up with you, Letty? Make sure you hit that share button. Miss Joyce, what's up with you, Auntie? I was just thinking about you earlier today. What's up with you? Man, I was like, man, I know she's thinking right now because, man, Miss Joyce, she used to love her. Well, she probably still do. He's still alive. But she loved her some Amari Cooper, boy. Thomas, what's up with you, Thomas? What's up with you, Auntie? Marquise Randolph, what's up with you? Kiko, what up with you? Anthony Hallback, Jacob LaFrenzi, what's up with you? Brandon Stevens, Kiko, I see you. Joyce, Anthony Hallback, and Garrett Yearbook. Appreciate you. #1 podcast in America. Appreciate you.
Man.
Lucky Johnson, crazy ass Lucky Johnson. What's up with you, boy? I see you, man. So, yo, man, I need everybody. Hey, we ain't hit no stars yet. We ain't hit no shares. I need somebody to hit that star button. Let me know it's working. Somebody hit that star button. Let's get to see if we can get to 3,000 stars real quick. What up, Barbie? I mean, my boy Robbie. My boy Robbie. Speaking of Robbie Anderson got traded. That boy had one mishap off the field and he was gone the next day. God dang.
But you know what?
You did
It's
good.
crazy when you think about all the receivers that Kyler Murray's gonna have. Because D Hop gonna be back this week. He just got Robbie Anderson. He still got Hollywood Brown, even though he hurt his foot. He still got AJ Green.
6 weeks.
He got Zach Ertz. Like, man, and
God,
and he got everybody and they mama. He got Rondale Moore. He got all kinds of. He got all these receivers, and he's sorry.
yeah, man. Like they need to if they cared as much about their offensive line as they did the wide receiver room, Arizona would probably be something. You know what I'm saying? But god dang, you only got one football. You know what I'm saying? You got 50 receivers and only one football. But yo, let's get on some cowboy content, man. Let's talk about it, man, because I know these folks they got 12 and 13% on their battery. They sneaking at work. They want to hear about them boys, man. So yo, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, man. Dak Prescott is back, man. I wish I had my laptop. Y'all know y'all already know we trying to get this laptop, but yo, because if I had a laptop right now, I'd drop a sound effect on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott is officially back, man. Henny, what's your thoughts on your quarterback being back, man?
Man, like it's long overdue. So you know what? I miss having him out there because I know a lot of people criticize Dak Prescott for perceived shortcomings in the playoffs and all this other mess, but what you cannot deny is his production. And like you can say what you want about other quarterbacks. There might be guys faster. There might be guys with bigger arms, but there are very few quarterbacks that actually get out on the field and play the position better than Dak Prescott does. So he's top 5 in wins since he took over the job 2016. There's only like Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers got more wins since 2016. And when you actually think about it, Dak Prescott done missed about 17 games in that time frame. So he could be number 1 in that aspect if he actually played some of the games he missed. So he was top 10 in passing touchdowns, passing yards, completion percentage, and all the other stuff coming into the season since becoming a quarterback. So like you get a player of that caliber who is easily a top 7 to 10 quarterback. Some people might put him higher than that. That brings so much value to your offense. So he can make all the throws. He can maneuver outside of the pocket. He can extend plays. He's a guy that's led the most game-winning drives since he became a quarterback. So like, there's so much value that a guy like Dak Prescott brings to our offense. And, I'm excited to have him back because now we know now how to play football and how to win games. We won 4 out of our 5 games with a backup quarterback, running the ball, protecting the lead, playing good defense. And we don't really have to deviate too much from that when Dak Prescott gets back. We can use the play action. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league off of play action when you look at the completion numbers and quarter and passer rating and things like that.
And
So,
blitz, off the blitz, off the blitz, off the blitz too. Don't forget that because Cooper Rush was dead last against the blitz, man.
And Dak Prescott last year was the best quarterback against the blitz. And you know what? They stopped blitzing Dak Prescott. He was killing it so often. So yeah, man, you really get a lot with this guy back on your team. So if we stick to the same formula, we continue to run the ball, we play action, give him high percentage throws. He can really carve up a defense. So like supporting him with a run game, so he doesn't have to throw the ball 40 times, especially coming back off of an injury. We should be fine because he's going to make the right play at the right time. So I'm happy to have Dakota back, and we should be in position to win these 2 games. We should be favored in both. The Lions have the worst defense in the league. The Bears have the worst offensive line in the league. So we should be able to take advantage of these matchups. Get his confidence back, build a rapport, build some chemistry, go into the bye, get ready for Green Bay. That's in a perfect world. So let's ease him back into it. Continue with the same offensive plan. Kellen Moore.
Facts.
I know you getting your quarterback back. Don't get pass happy because he let the game get away from him.
Think about this though.
Last night.
You can't even do that, man, because no matter who he is, he's still a guy coming back off of a thumb injury. Exactly. So it's like it doesn't matter, bro. He could be Patrick Mahomes coming back. You don't want in your first game back though this dude throwing 45 passes, bro. Like, come on, man. Now, obviously, before he even goes out there, he will have thrown hundreds of passes at practice. So I'm not saying he has to be on a pitch count, but I just think like this, you already running an offense that's conducive to benefiting him. Like this offense could actually hide. Like that's why I was even saying that, like, even if Dak was only 90% or 85% healthy, he could still play because the way you're playing offense right now, you don't necessarily need a quarterback that's 100%. You really just need a guy who's like 85. You need a guy that's better than what Cooper Rush did on certain throws. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of time. It's just not about just going out there and just slanging it like it's crack rock. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about where you're putting the ball. Like I'm gonna tell you this right here on that 4th and inches, that would have never happened with Dak. You want to know why? Because Dak would have just ran the ball, bro, or he'd have just laid down on the damn line of scrimmage and stretched out. He's like big as hell. Like, come on, bro. Like if Dak, like I just know also that like Dak being the starting quarterback for almost 100 games now, he has the balls to be like, nah, we're not doing that. Yeah. And I promise you, bro, if Dak was playing, he makes a motion to Mike McCarthy to freaking replay that, bro.
And you got to think about some of the throws.
Hold up. CeeDee Lamb should not have been the only person asking for that to get replayed. This should have been everybody on offense. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, replay that.
Hey, you heard what CeeDee said. He said let me pull it up because I sent it to you. But he said like they're going to take off now that QB1's back. I know all these people were banging the table for Cooper Rush, but like hell, all the receivers seem like they ready for Dak Prescott to get back.
Yeah, because they want to catch the ball, bro. They want to catch the ball. That's why I said, man, like I'm not blaming all these drops on these wide receivers, man, because you telling me all my wide receivers is dropping the ball now. And now CeeDee Lamb has had an issue, man. But listen to me, even on that pass with Noah Brown, bro, that pass was late than a mug, man. That's why Noah Brown had to make an acrobatic catch to even try to get it in. Noah Brown was already in the end zone. That type of ball is supposed to be thrown. It's like, because you got to think like this. People will, like, the common fan will think, well, he didn't see him. He don't got to see him because he knows the play. Right. You know where he's going to end up because you know the play. You're the one who said the play. So it's like you don't have to necessarily see him because it's the back of the end zone. Bro,
so I found the quote.
Hold on. As soon as he makes that jab step to the outside, the ball should be in the air, man. It's gonna be a 50-50 ball regardless. You know what I'm saying? If he don't catch it, it should go out the back of the end zone. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying this is the quote from CeeDee Lamb via Mike Leslie, who listened to him during the press conference. Just understanding that we're going to get QB1 back. That's a big jump for us. The sky's the limit. This offense is very good. Everyone knows this. When we get him back, we're going to show everybody.
Yeah, that lets me know also that even though fans believed in him, I don't really think this wide receiving core believed in him.
I mean, they couldn't, because you got to think about it. He averaged one passing touchdown a game. He started 5 games. He threw 5 touchdowns. He completed 57.7% of his passes. He was second in the league in turnover-worthy plays. He had the 30th ranked adjusted completion percentage in the league. Like, Cooper Rush was not playing good for the last couple of weeks. And I know people don't want to hear this because we won games, but he was not good. Even in the Washington game, he they had several interceptions that were nullified by penalty, and he completed like 57% of his passes. Then you fast forward to the LA game, he only completed 10 passes on 16 attempts.
Yeah.
100 yards, no touchdowns.
That's why I went ballistic. That's why I just went ballistic last week. Like, bro, this is not gonna work, bro. This is not gonna work.
And this is a culmination of everything we were talking about. We were talking about since the Cincinnati game. He had a bunch of turnover-worthy plays. He had a bunch of balls that they didn't get intercepted, but they should have. They track that. They keep that. They track turnover-worthy plays in the NFL, and they actually use that to the for betting odds. So like if you sports bet and stuff, like you can actually look this stuff up yourself. And they have over and under on whether you think somebody's going to turn the ball over in the game. But they tracked that, and he had the second most turnover worthy plays since being the starting quarterback in the NFL. That is a fact. And then it was it finally hit the fan. There were no penalties. There were nobody dropping the balls. He threw 3 interceptions and really should have threw 5, but there were several other ones that were dropped. So like he still got lucky because it could have been worse than what it was.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. Why didn't the Cowboys just stick for the plan from last week? You could have ran that same strategy from last week on these Eagles, and you probably would have won.
Yeah, I kept game.
Think about this. We needed Kellen. We needed him to throw the ball less. Because how many, what was Cooper Rush? What was Cooper Rush in the second half? I'm pretty sure he was better. His averages were better in the second half than he was in the first half. Like, that's what I'm saying. At the beginning of that game, bro, we should have just ran the freaking ball. Now, guess what? People going to say, listen, but he threw the ball to get us back in the game. Yeah, but he was throwing the ball to get you out the game. You know what I'm saying? The very thing that was trying to save us was the very thing that had our ass drowning. I would just take the not drowning part. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just run the ball? This should have been a very boring ass game, bro.
Yeah, so I took notes on the
boring ass. This should have been a boring game, bro. It should have been a boring game. Boring game. Cowboys should have won by a field goal. It should have been boring. I would have hit for 2,600. We ain't even gonna talk about that.
Yeah, so this is a drive.
I'm taking Zeke not to cut you off. I'm taking Zeke on every parlay versus the Eagles because the Eagles to him is like Michigan. He every game against the Eagles.
Number.
Every game he goes off against the Eagles.
If he had the carries, he would have had a historic game. He averaged over 6 yards a carry, had 80-something yards on only 13
ridiculous,
carries.
Bro.
So imagine if he had got the 22 carries he got last week against the Eagles.
Bro, imagine if we would have ran their ass like that in the first half. You know what you could have did with the second half, Tony Pollard?
Mm-hmm. They would have been gassed by then.
And you know
what? And you know what? Tony Pollard wasn't super effective. He still averaged 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, but did you also notice them excessively motioning him out as a slot? Just put the boy at the slot, bro. Just do it, bro.
at this point, especially because you need it. Because you got nothing from Jalen Tolbert. You're not even playing him. You can clearly see that even though Michael Gallup is out there, he is not 100% healthy. And CeeDee Lamb is one guy. Dalton Schultz has a PCL injury. So like these big name targets that you have on your team to start the season, they're not really healthy. They're not there. And then you drafted
Hey,
Tolbert to fill up some. Oh, go ahead.
and you know something that's gangster? Zeke had the exact same injury, and he didn't miss a game last year.
That's true. He had a PCL strain just like Dalton Schultz did, and did not miss a game. But yeah, man, like we really shot ourselves in the foot because just looking at the drive notes, first drive, we had an 8-yard run to get to 2nd and 2, but we went shotgun on the second down from 2nd and 2 with an incompletion. Then we got stuffed on the 3rd down run. We had two plays to get 2 yards, and we only got one because we wanted to line up in an empty set and throw the ball on 2nd down. That really what killed that first drive. The second drive, we had an illegal block in the back that neutralized the 1st down. Then we had an incompletion on 3rd down. Then the 3rd offensive drive, that was Cooper Rush threw a very bad interception, ended that drive. Or 4th drive, we went forward on 4th down on old 35, incompletion.
Shout out Donald Holmes.
So on our first 4 drives, we did nothing. We did nothing. Because we have two punts, interception, and a turnover on downs on our first 4 offensive drives.
How many times did we punt last night?
Let's go take a look.
Because y'all know we were like 3rd in the NFL in punts. Like
Yep.
our punter, I'm gonna tell you, our punter is gonna be a Pro Bowler by default.
He has no choice. And then you know what? I really hate it because he should have had more punts.
He should have punted that damn 4th and inch, bro. Look, I would have rather them punt it than like now. I was listening to Dallas.com and Isaiah Stanback was trying to make this point that it's like, yeah, but it's 4th and inches. They're gonna be feeding on the inside. It's a good play because they're already expecting the middle. And then the OG, triple OG, Patrick Walker, he was like, yeah, but your quarterback's playing horrible up to that moment. And I'm like, duh, bro. Like it doesn't matter how easy a throw is. You judge Cooper Rush off what he can do right then. You know what I'm saying? Up to that moment, he had proven that he could not successfully throw the ball. Bro, on that 4th and inches, that you in your own freaking territory, bro. That was some freaking Madden shit if I ain't never seen it before in my life, bro.
And what's sad, dog, like we gifted them all those points because all that stuff happened in the 2nd quarter. They scored 20 points in the 2nd quarter. And then they did not score again until the 4th quarter.
Hey, let's tackle some of these subjects that's in the comment box real quick. I got somebody saying they would trade Cooper Rush right now. That's actually funny because we were having a conversation before that. I'm going to ask you guys right now, if you were a team that needed a quarterback, would you trade for Cooper Rush? And what would you give the Dallas Cowboys? Because I think a lot of times we like that you guys would be like, I would do this, I would do that. I want to know, what would you guys, and we're not going to talk about Cooper Rush a lot. We're going to talk about this little subject right here, and then we're going to move on. But question, what would, if you were a team, if you were I don't know, say Washington, whose quarterback just went down, would you trade for Cooper Rush? And what would you want? What would you be willing to give up for him?
Yeah, you want me to answer this? We want my opinion on this, or we gonna let them put some stuff in the comment box first?
We're gonna let them put some stuff in the comment box for like 2 seconds. Why they do that? I need y'all to hit that star button. We got a whole bunch of notes. Let me tell you this right now. Listen, the NFL is a huge "what have you done for me lately" league. That's why they don't think Dak is a good quarterback. Think about this. This league is so, "what have you done for me lately?" Yeah. 2 quarters got Dak out here. A lot of y'all saying Dak sucked. Literally 2 quarters. Not even a whole 2.5 quarters of football. Y'all don't even remember them 12 wins from last year. 37 touchdowns. Y'all remember none of that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because what have you done for me lately? So listen, if the whole NFL just saw that last night, bruh, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I would think that teams believe that there are better options available. That's just what I'm thinking.
And you know what? I agree with you, because you can't go out there and have one of the worst performances of Sunday Night Football history and think somebody was going to want you to be their starting quarterback
While having one of the best defenses ever. Like, listen to me, for him to even thrive in a system, he's going to have a really, 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 really good defense. He's going to need the Dallas Cowboy defense. I almost feel like he can thrive on it. I just don't feel like he would thrive anywhere else, because listen to me, any other organization would have not, he wouldn't have gotten the 3 interceptions on Monday Night Football, because they would have, on Sunday Night Football, they would have pulled him, bro. Any organization would have pulled him. Not, come on. What's your name, boy? What's your name again? You went to Florida. Where you went? Then you went to West Virginia, I think, or where was it? Where is
Will Greer. Yeah.
Is it Greer? Is it Gear?
I'm just gonna call you Gurr.
Okay, get in there, Gurr.
But hey,
I don't know him either. But you can't be no worse than this dude.
But speaking of what you were saying, I don't mean to cut you off, but we only punted the ball 2 times last night.
You want to know why? Because we had interceptions. We didn't have time to punt. We had 3 interceptions.
We had 3 interceptions, a turnover on down.
He's gonna trade him for you'll trade him for a free agent middle linebacker. That means you'll cut him and sign the free agent linebacker. That's about it. Let's go with the next question. Another question that people are asking is, or another comment that people keep asking is, do you feel the Dallas Cowboys need a wide receiver, a professional catcher of balls? Pause.
Nah, because you paid James Washington to fill a role,
and
he's not even back yet. So you know what? We're not using James Washington. We're not properly using Cavante Turpin. We only seen flashes of Tony Pollard as a slot. You still got Jalen Tolbert that you went and spent a 3rd round pick on. Like, if
you trade, listen to me, bro. If you trade for a wide receiver, if I am Jalen Tolbert, I quit. I quit.
Yeah.
I quit.
He hasn't even got a chance.
They don't love me, mama. If they trade for a wide receiver, Jalen Tolbert is on the phone crying, "Oh, they don't love me, mama. Why can't they just love me?" I don't know, Jalen. I don't know, bro. Think about this, bro. They let an undrafted free agent play before they played this kid.
Mm-hmm. And then they cut him.
So, like, it's craziness. That's why I said, like, I don't need any more drama. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Cowboys are in a love triangle and you trying to add another woman. No. No, you already got enough drama. No.
Let's go further, cuz. Let's go further. Because CeeDee Lamb needs to have a good rest of the season so he can get paid. I think people be forgetting about this, but CeeDee Lamb is due for a contract. He can get an extension next year.
He ain't getting it. 5th year optioning. He ain't getting it.
That's the thing. So like they're gonna use more from him.
Yeah, they're gonna take this. They're gonna use this season. They're gonna use this season to kind of minimize that. But I mean, if I'm the Cowboys, I would definitely try to give him a contract. Why? Because he's gonna have a career. No matter what the Cowboys do as a team, he is probably, unless him and Dak just come back and they just slanging it like it's crack rock, man. Listen, he gonna have a low season this year. Everybody is. That's just what it is, man. Like they're gonna have to, Dak is gonna have to have some 400-yard games to get everybody's season back on track. And I know fans don't give a damn about that because you guys got your own jobs that you guys are into and that you guys already do. And I get it. You guys want them to play for the love of the game. But guess what? They got bills too. Hell, you mean? They got bills and baby mamas and lawyers and all types of stuff they got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, that is something that definitely comes into play. And I'm going to tell you, every baller wants to be involved in the game, bro. They want to be a part of the game. What's up with you, man? He says, "What's up, Kiss the Baby? We need to make the Kiss the Baby shirts from the Kiss the Baby trophy." You already know it. But yeah, man.
I was gonna say, let's project this. So, what kind of season will CeeDee Lamb have to end with for the Cowboys to seriously consider giving him a long-term deal?
How many more games is left in the season?
11.
Give me 80 yards a game. What is that?
Let's take a look. Let's do the math.
See, now you didn't start something now.
We got to talk about this. We got a lot of shit we really need to talk
Give me
about.
80 yards. Give me 80 yards a game.
Times 11. That's
Yep.
880 yards.
What add that with what he got right now?
Okay, so 880, and he has 409 yards. He would have 1,289 yards.
He gonna have to do that with Dak. He can do that.
It's realistic he can do that, and it will be a career high for him. It will
He
be a
can
career
do
high
that.
for him.
But I'm gonna tell you that the thing that you listen, the yards will get him paid, but the touchdowns is what's gonna get him wearing West Coast to put a CeeDee Lamb shirt. Because I ain't never wore a CeeDee Lamb jersey in my life. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I mean, he damn near my son age. You know what I'm saying? But I just
So how many touchdowns do you need for you to
for
be
me to put it for me to put the jersey on?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got now? 2.
He has 2. He has 2. So the most touchdowns that Amari Cooper ever called us that's a Dallas Cowboy was 8. So if he gave you 8 touchdowns along with the 1,289 yards, you know, is that enough?
I can't even stand you, man. Why you gonna do me like that, bro? Why you gonna? Oh yeah, Amari Cooper, man. Come on, man. Now I gotta say, yeah, I would have to accept that then.
I'm being straight up and down with you. We all love Amari.
And I was sure about to say 10.
Like Amari never gave you 10 touchdowns.
Amari never gave you 10 touchdowns. I'm just saying, you never gave you 10 touchdowns.
You think about Dez Bryant. Now, Dez Bryant mess around and give you 12. We talk about different. We talk about Amari. We talk about Amari.
I would have to be. Listen to me. CeeDee Lamb give me 9 touchdowns after all the BS that's gone on this year, man. Salute to him, man. I'm rocking him. Let's do it. But I ain't signing him. I'm not re-signing him though. Not this year. He got to listen to me. I drafted you in the first round for a reason. You're not Ezekiel Elliott. You're not looked at as one of the best players at your position, top 3 position. So what are you going to do? You going to tell me you're not going to come to work? Are you kidding? Income Noah Brown. Wait, time my bad. Out of my bad. You know how you be, you know, back in the day, you used to call somebody and you pretend like you forgot to hang up and you be like, yeah, man, but I love her, man. I love her, man. I ain't never gonna leave her. I be on the phone with Noah Brown, like, you said what now? You said what now?
But this is the thing though. Because we don't necessarily have to give him a pay increase the same year. Because we give him a 3-year extension, he will still be on a 5-year deal. He'll have.
Listen to me. I am not touching CeeDee Lamb's contract at all. 5th year option. There goes your contract, fam. If you want to get paid more, catch more touchdowns, Nike will pay your ass. Jordan will pay your ass. Direct TV will pay you. Dannon Yogurt will pay you. Reebok will pay you. I didn't even know Reebok was still a company. They will pay you. You can get some sports online betting. You can drop a mixtape. You can drop a mixtape in the off season. You can. I'm not tripping on that. You can start a YouTube channel for all I give a damn. I'm not paying you, bruh. I am not touching your contract. I am not. Don't even listen. CeeDee Lamb. Don't even try to come at me like that. Like, you know, hey man, you feel me? Like I get real weird when you start listening because I just started liking you, like literally, like what's today? Today is the what? The October 17, 2022. Bro, I only know this dude for you. No, we ain't gonna do OnlyFans. We ain't gonna do OnlyFans. You got to draw the line somewhere. You got to draw the line somewhere. But yeah, man, no. I got to draw the line somewhere. Now, CeeDee Lamb, you gonna have to go. I just started liking you like 2 weeks ago, bro. I was just a month ago. I was talking about body language. Just a month ago. No, we's not even 5th year option. 5th year option. He don't deserve that yet. And I know the conversation's out there because he can legitimate. And I'm going to tell you, the reason why you cannot do that is because that devalues what you did with Ezekiel Elliott. The reason why you had to pay Zeke at 3 years because, bro, at that time, Zeke was viewed as one of the best running backs in football. Now, this year, I'm going to keep it real with you. Are there running backs that are running that have better situations than Zeke right now? Yes. But I'm going to keep it real skill set wise. I think Zeke is still a top 5 running back in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? Because every running back, I don't give a damn how many yards, they can't do what Zeke did last night. Consistently, bruh. When you cannot run, bruh, and Zeke is still getting 6.5 yards against a top 10 defense, bro, a defensive front, Like, bro, that's doing your job, man. Like, Zeke does his job, bro. He does his job, and he's always available. So it's like, bro, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, and he's your leading blocker, bro. Zeke is the best blocker on the team, outside of maybe, I'll put it to you like this. It goes Tyler Smith, because Tyler Smith is playing better than Zach Martin right now. On my mama. Zach Martin, Ezekiel Elliott.
Hold
If
on
Zeke,
now. You ain't gonna get Terrence Steele no love. The man, the top rated right tackle in the league right now.
yeah, but they pulled him last night for he was getting wore out on that side over there though. 7 was beating him down. That's why they switched him. They had Jason Peters over there for a little bit. But I digress. I put him in there. I put him third. Hey, listen to me. Zeke is still a top 5, and you got 5 starting offensive linemen. That's not good.
Hell
Zeke
no,
is
that's not good.
he is still a top
That's
5 blocker on
another,
your team.
that's
That
another
is
thing
not
we need
good.
to talk about because we need a guard.
Bro, that is worth paying for, bro. Like everything that I'm telling you about Zeke is reason why he is paid the way he is paid. So stop talking about that dude's money and stop. That's like telling him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you feel me? Like, stop limiting him to just one box. Because even when you limit him to one box and that's running the ball, he still does that efficiently, bro. It's not his fault he can't pick the damn plays, bro. Zeke would have had a career night, 6 carries. Bro, listen to me. You tell me a running back that Zeke has had multiple games where he's had over 5 yards per carry. In losses, bro. In losses. Think of that. The 2 losses that we have right now. Look at that. Look at what God just said. Part of the Red Sea dropped this jewel in my head right quick. In the Dallas Cowboys 2 losses that we have right now, Zeke averaged 5.2 yards. And how much did he average last night?
6.2.
6.2.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Tell me the run game can work.
If Zeke had at least 18 carries at the rate he had, he would have had 112 yards. There's just 5 more carries at the rate he was going. So they did him a disservice, especially when they visibly saw Cooper Rush struggle all night, and they didn't take the ball out of his hands. They let him sit back and throw those interceptions. They let Cooper Rush throw us out of the game, and then try to get him to throw us back into it. That was the crazy.
You know what that means? But you know what that really means, though? That means that no matter what he did, Will Grier was not playing. He could have threw 5 interceptions. Will Grier was not playing because that boy threw 2 interceptions. And just exactly what you said, he had a bad game, and they gave him an opportunity to go out there and fix it. Like, that's what you do for a starting quarterback, bro. A backup quarterback. If I'm Will Grier, I'm trying to get up out of here. Why? Because I'm never going to play here. Why? Because they let this dude play bad, and then they gave him a whole nother opportunity to come back and play good. And let's just be real. See, the difference between the Dallas Cowboys, like the people that work at the Dallas Cowboys, those people actually know football. So, like, they're not all, even though they're out here telling to fans, yes, Rush is the guy. He's been winning 5 in a row, and he's 4. And when they get in the room, they're like, man, you ugly son. Man, how the hell you going to miss CeeDee Lamb running up the middle of the field, bro? Do you not see him?
Yeah, because dog, there were guys open all night.
Like,
They were
CeeDee
gaping holes in the
bro,
middle of the defense.
listen, we got to be happy that CeeDee Lamb is not one of these, like, Antonio Brown type dudes. Because, bro, if he was a real diva, bro, he would be just flat out saying, man, the motherfucker suck, bro. Like, the motherfucker suck. Like, Michael Irvin would motherfucker suck, man. He's just not good, bro. He's just not good, man. I'm trying to get the ball. This nigga don't want to throw me the ball, bro. I'm trying to run a straight. I'm trying to run a back 9. What is a back 8, man? I thought I run a back 8, man. He gonna throw the man on the slant. I'm like, I'm screen, man. I don't even think he know the route tree, man. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Like, we got to be happy we have what we have because, bro, they would definitely be saying because CeeDee Lamb, like you said in that quote, and I told you guys this 3 weeks ago. I said, man, I know I'm happy to see Dak come back, but I know somebody that's happier to see him coming back more than anybody, and that is everybody on this offense. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Watch players start magically start getting healed. Watch Dalton Schultz. Oh, my God, my PCL, I can go. I might be able to go. I can go. I might be able to do it. See, look like I can bend on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, he's going to be hella motivated to come play when Dad comes back. You feel me? Let's talk about these rookie tight ends, man. These rookie tight ends showed out last night, man. What's your thoughts?
They did their damn jobs. They got and look, they're young. They're not going to always be perfect. But they made plays when we asked them to make plays. You know,
I need Ferguson to learn a new move because that little step back, it worked one time, and they was like, "This is the NFL. You only get one of those, bro." You know what I'm saying? He tried to do it like 2 more. Nope, 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 nope. You're not going to use that move to score a touchdown and think you're going to use it again. Nope, 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 nope.
You got to work on that bag, boy.
Yeah, exactly. He got to develop that bag a little bit. Ferguson and McKinnon, yeah, both of them kind of did their thing last night, man. Shout out to them, man. What are your thoughts on? I mean, this is my thing. I was gonna ask y'all, like, I already know y'all answer, but I think it's gonna be very, very hard for Dalton Schultz to get a bag this year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but think about this: if he can get back and get on that 80-yard streak listen to me. I honestly can't because I don't want Dak throwing the ball that much. Nope. Yeah, Dalton, it was nice, bro. It's all good, though. We're going to make the best of it this year.
But it's the thing, though.
I can't have 2 receivers getting 80 yards every game because that means we're not running the ball.
Yeah, because you got to think about it, bro. Because he's injured. He's not going to be the player he was, even when Prescott is back.
He probably won't come back this week either.
Yeah, so even with Prescott back, he's not going to be the guy he was because that kind of injury takes time. Because Zeke wasn't who he was until the next season. So you can stay on the field, play through it, sit out. It's gonna take time to heal. So like he's not gonna be as productive. And then you got these young guys who are cheaper. That's the main thing.
And on contract already. And on contract. All of them on contracts.
On long contracts. So like so theoretically you can have 3 tight ends for what you're paying Dalton Schultz and still have money left over. Because all of these guys, McKinnon, I don't know if he was even drafted. Hendershot was not drafted. Ferguson was a 4th-round pick. They make nothing. Like you probably know somebody in your neighborhood that make more money than them.
Hey, man, just listen to this dude. This dude said, the real Daryl said Schultz can go to Carolina and catch bigger passes from Baker Mayfield next season. That made my collarbone hurt. That's funny. Well, goddamn, boy, what's up with you, man? Hey, man, we done left the back door open, man. This boy landlord just snuck up in this mug. Let me slide him up in here real quick, man. Hey, Henny, keep talking, Hey, finish your point, man, so I can get him ready.
Nah, man, pretty much, man, it's over for Dalton Schultz. And I like Dalton Schultz. Like when I talked about us being a good team this year, like it was predicated on his performance. He was a top 10 tight end last year in production. He was top 10 in passes. Receptions. He top 10 in passing, receiving touchdowns, yardage at his position. Like he balled. So like I really want us to add him back. In the offseason, especially when I knew we were losing Amari Cooper. But just the way that things have played out with Dak Prescott not even playing, with us finding new ways to win, with us taking a more concerted effort to run the ball, and him being injured on top of that, like what you can't do as an NFL player is show teams they can win without you.
Facts.
Because that's the last thing. That's why.
Think about this: Dak didn't almost make it through that, bro. In some people's mind, Dak didn't make it through that.
Exactly. It's like, dog, and like there was no question about the talent level of Dak Prescott. He's been consistent for the past 6 years. Never had a losing record.
You ready?
Has scored over 25 touchdowns in every season he's played in, except for when he got hurt in 2020. So he's been a productive quarterback his entire career, and people were ready to let him right off to the sunset because we won 5 games with a backup. So just imagine that at a skill position.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna pause it real quick, man. Hey, I got my boy landlord in the building, man. The third amigo, man. What's good with you, man?
What's happening with y'all, man? How y'all doing this evening, late night, I guess, what's going on? I've been following the show from the background, so I was kind of on point with y'all was on.
Appreciate you, man. You did kind of sneak up in here like a baby mama, like, goddamn.
From the back door.
For the back door. Forgot she had a key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I called my show the Trap House, so, I snuck in from the back.
Heard you, man. Hey, man, and them real shotgun houses, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so yo, man, we just been like, it's Uncut Cowboys, so we ain't got no real direction. The people in the comments box, they pretty much drive this thing like an '87 Chevrolet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a little bit 2% of gas in it, so we gonna try to get this thing going real quick. I got a couple comments in the comment box, so we just gonna take comments and just kind of go off from there. My boy Michael Adams says, "You think we gonna have the best offensive line when Tyron Smith gets back, and where would he play?"
He won't.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let landlord go ahead and take that one in, and Henny, you
don't
snatch
think
it.
Tyron gonna play? I mean, they
I
say
look, you want him to play. Keep it real.
Me too. I like to move Tyler to the young Tyler to guard, but like they do say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, I feel like we can improve both positions. Like, let's not act like Tyron ain't a big dog or OG on that offensive tackle position. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't ignore that fact. The only thing wrong with Tyron is he's not healthy. You know what I'm saying?
But look, this is my thing. Like, by the time that Tyron Smith will be healthy enough to play, it will be in December. We will have played 15 games with Tyler Smith at left tackle. And then on top of that, Tyron Smith didn't make it through practice. We ain't even talking about a game no more. This man didn't even make it through practice the last time that he suited up.
Yeah, that's so
why? Let's hear me out.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, I do not want to disrupt Tyler Smith's growth and production to insert Tyler Smith for a half a game or a game, and he go back down, and then I have to move him back around again and readjust my line again. So I don't want to break his chemistry, his mojo, because that can happen. You can lose. It's easy for a young player to lose confidence, and and just like he's doing this right now, this can happen to his progression as well. So
you made a great point. You made a great point. I didn't know he was projected to come back that late. So that the timing of the injury kind of changed a lot of things. Now, if you tell me Tyron come back 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now,
it's a different subject.
Give me Tyron. You know what I'm saying? Give me the big dog, the OG. Now, if you tell me he coming back last game, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just sit him. He been obviously probably we facing the playoffs more than likely. I mean, Tyler Smith, the young guy, he's been doing well enough. So, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, if you tell me 2 weeks from down the line that Tyron Smith coming back fully healthy, hey, sign me up. And I move young Tyler into the guard position easily.
Hey, real quick, I want to shout out to my boy Jeffrey. I just made him a moderator, man, on YouTube, man. You got that wrench. There's some folks over there with some leaky screws. Make sure you tighten their ass up for me. You feel me?
All right. Shout out to Jeff, man.
But
I was just gonna say though, it also wouldn't be fair to Tyron Smith, man, to just throw him back out there. Like, if he comes back that late, there's no way he's gonna be in rhythm. There's no way he's gonna have have time to gel with, because he ain't really played with these guys like that. He ain't played beside no damn McGovern.
Yeah. See, like I said, with the timing, I'm not signing up for that. So we agree on both ends. Like, if you give me Tyron quickly, I'm taking Tyron. But if you make me wait till the end of the year, I don't want none of that.
If they told me that Tyron Smith could come back like right after the bye, if he could come back at the Packers game or some shit, yeah. Like, I'm 100% with that, because he'll have time. He'll have time to get inserted in, and him and Tyler Smith can build that rapport that they were building in the preseason.
And he'll have some time to ramp back up too.
Yeah. So like, I would be down with that then, but like, man, like, the off chance of him coming back is in December. Like, that's not good for either one of the Smith boys.
I don't want to just jump ship, but I did hear West Coast make a big time mic drop statement. He said CD ain't getting signed. I told you I was listening in the background. I want to live that there, West Coast. Now, hey, I want to live. I want a piece of that.
I said I'm talking about this off season. He won't get signed.
I know what you talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
But look, you got to think, bro. This is our Cowboys. We know them too. And look, they got all this stock invested in CeeDee Lamb. Even if CeeDee don't succeed to where we think he should, they gonna sell it to us. Let's just be real. They gonna sell it to us. They gonna be like, this a 88. They gonna be like, this a 88. He young. He already in the record book as far as the Cowboys go for the start. That's gonna be one selling point. They gonna be like, he got more this and that than any other 88 that came through here. And then they gonna give him a little, you know what I'm saying? Some of these excuses that the quarterback went here, he missed a whole year without Dak. You know what I'm saying? They gon' sell it to us now. I don't think they gonna give up on CeeDee that quick. If anything, he'll get a small contract. That's my opinion.
This is what I was. This is what I was. Let me give you a look. Not even pushback, but I actually am going to agree with all those points. But all those points is why CeeDee Lamb should not sign after this year.
Yeah. You know I ain't saying that he should. I'm just saying that I know how our Cowboys gonna sell it.
Let me tell you something too. Honestly, the Cowboys have only signed someone. They've only signed someone mid-contract. They've actually only done it twice in the last like 5 years. Everybody else has had to play out their contract, or they even had to hold out to get their contract. DeMarcus Lawrence had to hold out. Zach Martin had to hold out. Tony Romo threatened to hold out.
Zeke held out too.
But think about this. Zeke wasn't holding out at the end of his contract. They didn't want to pay Zeke. They wanted to pay Ezekiel Elliott. They just didn't want to pay Ezekiel after that third year. Why? Yeah. Because the Dallas Cowboys, if I'm going to draft you in the first round, they value that fifth-year option so much. Like, think about this. They made Byron Jones play on the fifth year. They made Van Der Esch play on the fifth year. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest with you, for a team, it isn't like, unless a guy is like a top 2 player in the NFL, it doesn't benefit you as a team to pay him in his third year. It just doesn't, because you got 2 more. You're about to sacrifice 2 more years of cheap contract. Like, think about this. The Dallas Cowboys
just balling out of his mind. That's the only way.
But see, think about this. If he balls out of his mind, then you for sure don't sign him. You want to know why? Because if he balls out of his mind, why would you want to pay him more if you don't have to? You know what I'm saying?